Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, it's all about right time, right mood. Hashtag timing is everything. Timing is everything. So much is dependent upon the time that we look at, whether it's the rising of the sun or the going down of the same. We always look at timing. What is the timing of this? What time is it? Is it time for me to be blessed? When am I going to be blessed? Well, that's what this morning's manna is all about. Timing is everything. Right time, right mood. The text, to talk, the takeaway. Let me give it to you right now. And that is, you know what? It's just a thing that we get caught up into. But I'm going to help you this morning. I don't know about you, but I can be a little bit impatient with God. Well, let me help all of us with that impatience. Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day. Here's the text. Ecclesiastes 3:1, the NIV translation. Follow along in the version of your choice. You've heard it many times. Hear it again for the first time, looking through the lens of timing is everything. When is my turn coming? Right time, right move. One of the greatest frustrations in life is not simply waiting, it's wondering why. Why? Why am I waiting or have to wait? Why can't it just happen? God, come on with it. If you're going to do it, go ahead. Solomon reminds us that God governs not only our destination, but also our timing. We often pray for open doors, but God's wisdom determines when those doors should open and others should close. What feels like a delay may actually be a divine preparation. So I want you to get three things here. Three things I want you to grab a hold of this morning. One, God's timing is perfect. His timing is perfect. The sunrise is never late. The sunset is never late. It's always on time. Just because something is good doesn't mean it's time for you to get that good. Abraham received the promise long before Isaac arrived. Genesis 21 reminds us that God fulfilled his promise at an appropriate time. Galatians tells us clearly that in the fullness of time, Jesus came. What does that have to do? The Greek of that has to do with the scent, the perfume, the aromatics that fills the containers in which they would then transport various things that would bring about scent. When it was full, it has its full scent. In the fullness of time, God comes. Two, premature can become problematic. Put it in the chat area. Premature can become problematic. If you are not prepared and you get something that you're not ready for or prepared for, that can be a problem. Many of life's greatest mistakes come from focusing or forcing what God has not yet released. Saul offered a sacrifice before Samuel arrived and lost the kingdom because he couldn't wait. Lost the kingdom. Wait, man, hold up. The priest is coming. He's coming. No, I can't. I'm going to put this thing on and I'm going to take this sacrifice and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to blow the whole thing up. And he did. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is restraint. Waiting is not weakness, it's worship. I want you to grab that, put it in the chat area. Waiting is not weakness, it's worship. Three, Preparation always precedes promotion and promises. Preparation always precedes your promotion and the promises being fulfilled. David was anointed king years before he wore the crown. Those years in the pasture, the wilderness, the caves of Adullam, they were God's leadership development. That was God's academy for his leadership. So when he wore the crown, he could cruise. Yeah. What feels like delay is often God developing your character to sustain your calling. When the timing is right, what God has prepared for you will not require manipulation. No, just waiting. So, what's your takeaway this morning? Here's your takeaway. I want you to get this. You've heard it before. I'll repeat it. Don't confuse delay with denial. In God's timing, you will reap if you faint not. The Lord be with you today, man. His face shine upon you, give you peace. Share this, man. If it bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning for more Morning Manna. God bless you. Bye now.